Paradise, where everyone wants to be. No work, no stress, no problems. Who wouldn't prefer that over the hustle and bustle of everyday life? If only it were that simple. This might look like paradise, but our future contestants will quickly realize this may be anything but an extensive vacation. I'm Victoria Moore, your host for the next 40 days. We're all going to be in for a treat, as this is just the first installment in the newly founded Reality Gauntlet. Long season ahead of us here on this beautiful island. Are you ready to meet the tourists and watch the drama unfold? Because our adventure starts now. Welcome to the premiere of Reality Resort. Everyone, welcome to Reality Resort, your new home for the next, well, however long you last. Now let's do a roll call. Whew, I know that was a lot. But trust me, it'll only get worse. Now, as for my role, I'm not here to be your babysitter. You wish. Anyway, I'm merely here to enforce the rules and facilitate challenges. Should you decide to throw hands with anyone, I will not get in your way. So, with that being said, I think it's time we show you inside, okay?
Are you endorsing violence?
Oh, no. I'm endorsing good television. Follow along now. You never know when the game is going to decide your time is over. Wow, that might be the most predictable thing I'll hear all day. Anywho, you'll have enough time later to check it out. Now, let's go over a few baseline rules, shall we? But this shouldn't be of any concern for you all, right? Isn't that the point of retreating to a vacation? To get away from the outside world, stop the forced communication and just unwind. Right you are, pigtailed princess. Now, everyone here is a legal adult. But that doesn't mean we expect you to act like one still. Here's how the game works. Your days here will be structured into blocks. Each block is themed and will last 3 days, excluding this opening one and the finale. You'll be split into 2 teams of 8, which will dissipate after the first 5 contestants have been evicted. Ooh, someone's antsy to get going. Patience. Don't you want to learn about the point system? You will all have ample opportunities to earn legacy points during each phase in the game. For example, however, you cannot see how many points you or anyone else has. We have to keep some things a secret. No. First off, a gourmet dinner will be served tonight inside the dining room, a celebration of your first day. Secondly, you might have noticed these papers I have in my hand. These are the short questionnaires that we had you fill out on the yacht. Your answers have ultimately decided how you are to be split into teams. As fun as it would be to deep dive into your personal problems, I'm afraid it's a little too early for that. Instead, we deduced which type of vacation you prefer, a tropical climate or an exotic destination. Without further ado, here are the results. Those who preferred a tropical vacation are the following, which means those who preferred an exotic vacation are... Now for the team names. Team Tropics, you are now known as... As for Team Exotic, you'll be called... But you didn't think this was all for today, did you? It's time for your first challenge, folks! Welcome to the inaugural immunity competition. This will be your first challenge at the beginning of each new block. The winning team will receive safety for the remainder of said block, while the others are at jeopardy of being nominated for eviction. The first theme of the season is vacation. While it's true that you're competing for $250,000, we'd also like to remind you of how luxurious your new temporary home is. And what better way to do that than to force you to make me a drink? Here's how hosting a mixer works. That is definitely a Bloody Mary. Congrats, Tropical Toucans. 8 players have just earned their first legacy points, whereas the other 8 got their first taste of loserdom. But a lot can happen within the next few days. Who will be our first two nominees of the season? And which one of them will be the first evicted? You'll have to find out on the next episode of Reality! Welcome to your first nomination ceremony. Ooh, tough. Anywho, here's the rundown of how these ceremonies roll. And with that, you've all cast your very first votes. Buckle up, because the game just got serious. My pleasure. Now, the results. Appearing on the monitor to my left will be the Emu's nomination, who happens to be... As for the Toucans, they nominated. Nice job, Toucans. A successful blindside on day 2. Thus completes the nomination ceremony. What follows next is our prep period. Now, while it usually lasts 24 hours, you'll be receiving 48 for this starting block. We're going easy on you, I know. Trust, it hurts me too. Oh, my poor lassie. In many ways, this game will be worse than school. Unless you win. Duh! Now leading up to our block battle. The two nominees will be given a hint for the challenge so that they can prepare as they see fit. It is also at this time that the safe tourists may place bets on the outcome of the block battle. What a fun wager! You'll have right until the competition begins to lock it in. No, I'm endorsing you, zip it! Carrying on. The hint will show up on the monitor above me. Now, I'm late for my lunch, so toodles! I'll see you at the block battle soon. Welcome to the backyard, also known as the challenge area. I hope you prepared well, because it's time to find out what exactly your challenge is. Well, they go and visit famous landmarks, of course. Without further ado, let me explain how tourist attractions works. Once you think you know the answer, lug the giant prop over to the middle of the yard and place it on the podium with the corresponding location. When you matched all 7 locations, buzz in to see if you're correct. If you are, it'll glow green, and you will have officially won this challenge, both physically and mentally. Are you both ready? Let's see how well you do then. Nominees, your block battle begins now. Congratulations, Topaz! You have officially won this block battle and have kept yourself in the game. It's tough. You know, being the first one, evicted from the resort. But that's the game. Time to send you off to rejoin your actual team and enjoy more time riding the bench. Thanks for playing, Seth. With Seth officially gone, you should be more familiar with the game now. An update on your bets. Everyone selected Topaz, meaning you all earn additional legacy points. Well, finally, at the end of each phase, I have the privilege of awarding one tourist with a few extra points, fittingly deemed the host's favorite player. Well, maybe you should think twice before speaking from here on out. Probably would have done wonders for you back home. Now, my selection for this block is... She also demonstrated exactly what it looks like to prepare adequately for a block battle. That brings us to the end of night 4. Go rest up, because your next block begins tomorrow. The game has just begun. But I can already get the sense of who's here for the money and who's here for a vacation. Speaking of which, next episode, we'll be moving on from that theme. What will our new one be? You'll have to find out next time. Don't forget to access our website for my exclusive extended interview with Seth, as well as our vacation vignettes to catch the clips that don't make the episodes. For Reality Resort, I'm Victoria Moore. Signing off.